And they'll continue this drive. 1st and 10 at Michigan's 32. Chris Vance will go wide right. Michael Jenkins wide left. Krenzel will play in the shotgun. Schnitker flanking to the right. Claret to the left. Alex Stepanovich set and snaps it to Krenzel. Fakes a handoff. Drops to throw from the 40. Looking, throws long. Left side. Claret got it at the 10. Turns and goes out of bounds to the 12. Maurice Claret makes the catch, getting the Buckeyes inside the 10 of Michigan. Jeremy Lesueur covering Maurice Claret. He runs it, he catches it.
That might have been a little bit of momentum that we needed. We need somebody to step up and make a play. Maurice stepped up, made a play. A little bit of trickery there. We haven't run that play in a while. We tried to run it earlier to no effect. That time it works. Claret catches the ball, and it's going to be tough to deny him right now.
1st and goal, Buckeyes at the Michigan 6. Ohio State down 2 points with 6 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. Brandon Schnitker, Maurice Claret, I formation. No wide receivers. The players urge the crowd to calm down. Krenzel under center. Calls for the football from Stepanovich. Gives to Claret, running right side to the 5 and taken down. Claret at about the 4. As Michigan was able to get a number of people over there on the right side. Cato June led the charge with Charles Drake. 5:20 and counting, 4th quarter. Ohio State will bring the big bodies out of the huddle. Brandon Schnitker, and we've got Maurice Hall in the eye. Tight end Hartsock wing to the left. Now Schnitker will motion to the left and reset in an offset eye. Hartsock motions to the right, reverses to the left. Krenzel with the ball, option, pitch Hall, right side, 5-yard line. Touchdown, Maurice Hall. Bring back the option, and Ohio State scores it in the right corner of the end zone. And Maurice Hall, who scored in overtime last week, gives the Buckeyes their 2nd touchdown of the day and their first lead in a while over Michigan, 13-9.
What a sense of relief, Paul. Buckeyes found a way to get it done there. Maurice Hall run the option play. We haven't drawn that one up too many times this year. Fake it into the inside. Maurice Hall untouched into the end zone.
Askew alone in the backfield on 3rd and 5 Michigan at Ohio State's 39. Now Edwards motioning to the left. LeVar straight back to throw. Gunning on the left side, caught, and Matt Wilhelm will make the stop on the 30-yard line as Michigan gets the 1st down on another completion to Braylon Edwards.
Move the chains right there. They're going to make it close. I tell you what, we're not getting any pressure on LeVar at all.
Nope.
And pretty soon we're going to get to the point where Coach D'Antoni's going to go ahead and blitz him. I think right now you want to keep him out of that end zone, obviously. But now when they're starting to get in that red zone, you got to start making some plays in the defense. You got to put the pressure on.
Under 2.5 minutes to play. 1st and 10 Michigan at Ohio State's 30. Askew alone in the backfield. Edwards wide right. Single flanker to the left for John Nabar, who looks to throw again. Nabar in trouble, and he's dropped. Football's loose. Football loose around the Ohio State 35.
We got it. We got it.
Pile of bodies. No signal yet by the officials. Big pile.
Yeah!
Ohio State's ball.
Yeah!
Buckeyes force Navar to fumble the football. Will Smith comes up with a football. The first and only turnover of the game so far. And Will Smith comes up with it.
We needed to put some pressure. There's certain points in the field where Coach D'Antoni is going to stick the dogs. That was the point. You got our 30-yard line. We're going to put the pressure on. They did. The defense finds a way to respond.
And he is at his own 24. 4th and 8 for Ohio State. The snap will come from the Buckeye 38-yard line. Curry is at his own 13 to await the football. Snap to Groom. Hits his punt off under some pressure. Punt has Curry backing up. It hits at the 17. Curry at the 14 with it. And Chris Gamble misses on one tackle, but Robert Reynolds forces him out of bounds at the 20-yard line on the left side of the field. And Navar will work out of a shotgun. B.J. Askew on the backfield with him. Michigan at their own 20. 2 receivers wide right. 2 men off the line to the left. Navar in a shotgun. Has the football on 1st down. Back at his 10. Navar looking to throw. Looking, pumps, now fires left side, incomplete. Throw it out of bounds. 2nd and 10, Michigan from their 20. Askew in the backfield with Navar working out of a shotgun. Receivers right and left. Slot receiver on the right. And Navar is going to go on top again from the 12. Cranks, fires, incomplete at the 30. Threw it for Braylon Edwards, who had Matt Wilhelm covering it, but Navar just couldn't get it lined up. Navar in his shotgun. Dropping back again at his 12. Looking, now rolling left side, pumping and throwing upfield. Batted away. Batted away at the 38-yard line from the intended receiver, Will Allen. Poked that away.
Huber Heights wing comes up big there. Sticks his hand in there, knocks that pass away. Good timing there by number 26, Will Allen.
They were throwing it for Jason Avant, so 4th and 10 for Michigan. Navar in a shotgun. Askew flanks him to the right. 2 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. And the bar snapped nearly by him, but he's got the ball. Plants and throws upfield, caught at the 30, where Matt Wilhelm will make the tackle after Michigan should get the first down. Navarre fortunate to even get that football, but Braylon Edwards makes the catch.
Good, tough catch there. Navarre, as you mentioned, when he took that snap, he had to go a couple steps to his right there. Almost did not pull that thing in, but he did.
The clock right now, the big item. 35 seconds left. 1st and 10 Michigan at their own 31. Navarre again out of the shotgun. 4 receivers, and he drops at his own 21. Now rolling right side. Navarre looking to throw up the middle. Incomplete for Bellamy at the 40. He had Mike Doss covering him very closely. Edwards and Bellamy wide right. Avant off to the left. Chapru, the tight end, a slot to the left. Out of the shotgun, Navarre to go through the air again from the 25. Throws, and that ball's caught at the 45 by Bellamy. The old Michigan 45. Donnie, Nicky, and C. Grant with a stop. Clock at 20 seconds. The Wolverines get another first down, and they go right to the line.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to come up here as soon as this clock stops. Maybe throw it down the ground and get a play.
That's it. Navarre spikes the football, so they'll have it 2nd and 10 from their own 46 with 19 seconds left. Yes.
Man, oh man.
3 weeks in a row, the nerves get a little frayed. Avant and Edwards wide left. Bellamy wide right. Tight end Chapru in a slot to the left. Askew in the backfield with John Navarre. Who's going to fling it? From the 37, steps to the 40, throws, and it is knocked away at the 40, but a flag thrown as Chris Campbell was covering the receiver up the left side of the field. That was Jason Avant. But the flag is dropped with 14 seconds to play.
Navarre showing some confidence in that freshman, Jason Avant, going his direction there, trying to make a play. Gamble tight coverage, a little bit too tight, is going to pick up the flag.
And that will add a little real estate to Michigan's pursuit into Ohio State territory.
Pass interference on a defense. It'll be a spot foul, automatic. First down.
Now 14 seconds on the clock, but also remember the game can't end on a defensive penalty.
And Michigan now has to start taking some shots at the end zone.
And they've got a coach out on the field, but they're trying to get the play snapped. Navarre again in a shotgun. Askew in the backfield with him. 3 receivers, 2 to the right and 1 to the left. On first down from Ohio State's 41. Navarre at the 50. Looking, throws down the middle of the field. Caught by Bellamy at Ohio State's 24 with 9 seconds left. Another first down as Navarre and Bellamy have got it going. And Michigan quickly will get to the line of scrimmage. They're at the Ohio State 24-yard line. Navarre going to spike the ball with 7 seconds to play.
Well, probably got 1 shot, maybe 2 to get into the end zone. 1 shot if it's obviously if they get in there and they score. If they get in and short of the first down inbounds, that'll be the last play. But
I'll tell you what, you got to admire the way John Navarre and Ronald Bellamy have kept Michigan into this to the final seconds.
You sick the dogs here? Do you blitz?
I don't know. With the way that Navarre's been able to find people downfield, you worry about that.
Yeah, you don't want to have a whole lot of time.
2nd and 10 Michigan at Ohio State's 24 with 7 seconds to play. Twin receivers each direction. Askew in the backfield and Navarre on the shotgun from the 33. Looking to throw. Navarre hit while throwing into the left corner of the end zone. Incomplete. Went well over everybody.
1 second left. I thought I was going to see it turn to double zeros.
He was throwing that ball into the left corner of the end zone for Braylon Edwards. When you said that, Jim, I thought there was a flag on the field.
No, I wouldn't worry about that. I wanted to see zeros on the clock.
1 second, as you said, to play, and Navarre took a big shot when he uncorked that pass. So here it is, 3rd and 10 Michigan from the Ohio State 24 with a second to play. Buckeyes up 14-9, and the crowd bringing it all. Navarre in a shotgun. Avant and Edwards wide left. 2 receivers wide right. Bellamy and Butler. Askew in the backfield. And Navarre on the final play of the game to throw from the 32. Throws into the end zone. Intercepted! Intercepted at the 5-yard line. And the Buckeyes are headed to the desert. As Ohio State gets an interception on the final play of the game to beat Michigan. 14-9, couldn't even begin to see who picked it off. Will Allen with his 2nd of the year, and the Buckeyes finished the year unbeaten and are headed to the national championship with their 2nd turnover of the game that they have secured from the Michigan offense.
Oh, what a season for the Buckeyes. 13-0. Comes down to the final play of the regular season. Buckeyes, Big Ten champs, and as you mentioned, a shot for it all, a shot for the national title. Those seniors can hear those victory bells ring one more time.
14-9, Ohio State beats Michigan by a hair, and Will Allen with a game-ending interception to give the Buckeyes a berth in the BCS National Championship game. 14-9, the final score. Ohio State beats Michigan. A recap of today's game follows on the Ohio State Football Radio Network.